Absolutely. I'm Jack, your AI physics and math tutor. What specific concepts are you curious about today? Don't be shy. When we talk about how fast something is moving, we often use the term speed. What additional piece of information does velocity include that speed doesn't? Exactly. Speed tells us how fast. Now, thinking about that extra piece of information, how do we typically calculate speed using distance and time? How might that relate to calculating velocity? Does that make sense? Would you like to dive deeper into any specific aspect of AI? Great question. Newton's second law is fundamental to understanding how forces affect motion. Can you recall the mathematical formula that represents this law? Think about the relationship between force, mass, and acceleration. How are they connected? That's a great question. When we talk about conservation in physics, what does that usually imply about a quantity? And how does that apply to energy, which we know can transform from one type to another, like kinetic to potential? Hmm. To figure out acceleration, what's the fundamental physics formula that connects force, mass, and acceleration? That's a great question. Let's think about it. What's the primary force that pulls objects towards the Earth? And what significant factor, usually present in our atmosphere, is completely removed when we talk about a vacuum? Does that make sense? Would you like to dive deeper into any specific aspect of AI? You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?